think it was 11 points in the last 2 minutes, 22 points through the fourth and overtime, and then had that block on Drew Holiday as well. Just how did he spark you guys, especially down the stretch of that game to close this out?
Well, Steph was incredible, and he did it against one of the great defenders in the league, in Drew Holiday. Drew's an amazing player, so strong and quick, and just never quits on any possession. And it's amazing watching those two guys battle. But Steph he's fearless. And it doesn't matter if there's a slow start or if he hasn't had much going, he can ignite it at any time. And I thought that comeback down the stretch, I think we were down 8 with about 2 minutes left. Championship stuff, like that's the team that has won 4 titles. So they know how to do it. And they got it done tonight against, probably the best team in the league. I know they didn't have Giannis, but they're still a hell of a team without him.
Steve, how hard was it to take Steph out for those, whatever, minute and 11 or whatever it was? And did you have to do that in your mind? And do you think it gave him a little bit of a breather?
He looked tired at that point. So it was a no-brainer just to allow him to just get a couple minutes on the bench and fill up the tank for the last few minutes.
What did you think about Steph having one of the defensive moments in the game, the block on Holiday?
Yeah, the verticality at the rim, pretty impressive, and for him to slide over there. And then, that's a play that we practice pretty much every day in our defensive drills, both guards and bigs. Verticality, just go straight up and make a guy finish without swiping down and drawing a foul. So a pretty amazing play.
What did you just think about the entirety of the game and how you guys played?
I loved this game. I thought we competed the entire time. I thought our defense was pretty solid. They made some tough shots. They made 21 threes, but we didn't foul them. They turned it over more than we did. I thought we were really solid for most of the night. We had a few slip-ups defensively, a few miscommunications, but for the most part, that's the way we have to play. Just solid at both ends.
Steve, this was the first time you guys had a lead after the first quarter in exactly 1 month. How big was that, especially with the early contributions from someone like JaMychal Green?
Yeah, J-Mike was huge tonight. He really came in, gave us a lift. Just the way that Milwaukee plays defense with Lopez at the rim. They have a pretty unique defense for the modern NBA. He sits at the rim and in a drop, and they just try to put pressure on ball handlers everywhere to make the threes tough on Steph and Clay. I think the first half Steph had 1, Clay didn't have any, or maybe it was vice versa. But with him sitting in the paint, that opens it up for a shooting big, and J-Mike filled that role beautifully.
Steve, with so many people in and out of the lineup all season, how valuable has this steadiness of Dante been this year for you guys?
Dante's been just one of our best players night in and night out. This was a special game for him, playing against his old teammates. He was fantastic. Just not only the shooting and the energy, but the rebounding. I think he had 10 boards. He made big play after big play, and he's going to fight every possession defensively. So he's been a godsend for us.
Was that last play regulation designed for Draymond, knowing he was going to be open, or did it just kind of?
It kind of played out that way. There were a few different options out of the play, and with what Lopez did, the way Lopez played it, Draymond made the right read and popped out, and he's not obviously not known as a three-point shooter, but I always trust Draymond at the end of games. The guy's just a winner, and looked like he was going in. That shot was about halfway down, but he made a good read and got a good clean look.
He went down, and can't even remember what quarter, but looked like a pretty bad ankle roll.
Yeah.
Were you surprised he came back? And I mean, is that one of those things that you're worried might stiffen up?
Yeah, I mean, I worry a little bit about how he'll feel tomorrow. You know, he may have been playing on adrenaline tonight. I was not at all surprised that he came back because, you know, that's who Draymond is. So hopefully it's not too bad. We'll see tonight.
I know it was a starting lineup, but you closed the fourth quarter without Poole, didn't play him at all in overtime. Was that a read of the game, or was it, you know, Dante was playing well? What was the thinking on not playing Jordan?
Yeah, well, Dante is an excellent defender, and you know, we felt like that gave us the best chance to win, just with the threats that they have out there with Drew and Ingles and Middleton. We wanted Dante's defense out there, and that's why we went with him. And you know, every game's a little different, but tonight was Dante's turn to finish.
Steve, you've talked several times this year about Clay's game and evolving as he gets into his 30s. How have you seen Steph's game evolve? It seems like he's doing a lot of the same things he's always done, other than getting stronger maybe. What's different about Steph now than 2, 3, 4 years ago?
Nothing. Honestly, I don't think anything's different. He looks like the exact same guy. Sorry, I can't give you a better answer. Maybe that's a good answer.